Continuing in the Garden of Emunah, we're on page 129, Ezer Kenegdo. A helper, a companion, or somebody who's against. That's what a wife is to a husband. The Torah teaches us that Ezer Kenegdo. What does that mean? So Ezer, we know, is Ezra, from the Shuronish of Ezra. What's Ezra? An assistant, a helper, someone who's gonna get you through life, a partner. That's a wife, right? That's what every wife should be. Well, the Torah says, Ezer Kenegdo. So where's Kenegdo? Kenegdo is the opposite. So what do you mean? Is it Ezer or is it Kenegdo? Is she against or is she an assistant? Enemies or helpers? So the Torah explains, the rabbis Hazals tell us, no, Zacha lo Ezer, lo Zacha Kenegdo. Why? Hashem's saying, if you're with me, so then I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to talk to you. Because you're doing everything you're supposed to do. So you have an Ezer. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, well, I have to talk to you. Hashem talks to us through our spouse. Hashem specifically talks to the male through the wife. The Arizal even says that she's the mirror. A mirror, an exact mirror. To a point where everything you see in her is an exact mirror of you. Abi may say, yeah, but she does things I don't do. There's nothing. And we all probably have seen it if we've ever gotten to different levels of Judaism in our own. And without bringing in people just come along. And then if you go down a little bit, you see a gradual go down on the family. We all have tremendous, we don't realize what our actions do on an automatic way because she's the mirror. The wife is like the sun and the moon. That's the connection. But the connection between Hashem and us and Am Yisrael is also through the husband and wife. That's how we looked at. The mashal of how Am Yisrael is connected to Hashem Yitbarach is like a husband and a wife. And therefore, the loudspeaker in this world for Hashem, the blowhorn, if you want to look at what's the biggest message Hashem could ever send you, the closest to home that we overlook. We overlook it. How much do we overlook it? My husband, what does he know? Right? We overlook it. But that's where we have to work. We have to work at home. We didn't want to come to this subject. It's probably the most important subject because this is Hashem's loudspeaker. Hashem's screaming to us with the wife. Like he's screaming with us to Corona, the wife for us. And for the male specifically, is exact mirror. But you look and say, right, so Hashem has to amplify because sometimes we don't see what we need to see. So he makes it sometimes things huge because we don't know. We don't know. We don't know anything. When we're not listening. How many things we're just sleeping a lot of times. We're not paying attention. We go through days and sometimes hopefully we do want to pay attention, but we just go back in our routine and we're not paying attention again. And we just slip by. We have to get back paying attention. Keep paying attention. How do we pay attention? Well, the wife's got to give you a slap on the man. On that. She's got to shamble you. Why? Because you have a little bit of gava. There's nothing like a wife to bring you down, huh? So they give you they give you that jab. They know how to jab. Baruch Hashem. But that's from Hashem. Because we have sometimes gava. Oh, Anna, very big, I made this deal and you don't know, and I did this, and holy cow. It's Hashem, bil'adai. Bil'adai. You want the emet? You want to get to be what, like in this week's parasha, Yaakov the Ish Tam. What do you mean Ish Tam? He's an imbecile? He's a dib? Ish Tam? He's a simple person? No. It means he's doing the mabarif. He puts himself to the side. Put yourself to the side. Push away the wisdom. He was Ish Tam, Yoshev Ohalim. Yoshev Ohalim, I just want to hear what Hashem wants. Just what Hashem wants. Ach verak. Well, you know what Hashem wants? He wants us to listen to our spouse. Our spouse at home is the most important thing for us. Especially for the male. we give to our family. We don't know how much light we bring into our family. We don't know how much impression we have in our family in everything that we do, in the Torah that we learn and in the Torah that we don't learn. That brings the level of the whole family up or down. So too, if there's mitzvot that the wife is not doing, that you say, well, yeah, but I do those things. Well, we have to look. Are we doing them right? Are we doing them perfectly? Maybe we go pray, but maybe we leave before Alenu, we run out the door? Talking about, unfortunately, we all have these things that we have to work on. The Yetzer Hara gets us in stupidity for no reason. We have to tell Hashem, I don't really want to do that. I don't know why I do. But maybe the wife is screaming at you because of that. We don't know. Not barif. Generally, the wife's screaming at us because we're doing the wrong things. And we're not proper with Hashem. And that's the reflection of what's going on in this world. It's the way Hashem talks to us. Hashem, the rabbi is giving you, this is so important information. There's a whole sefer based upon this Arizal that the rabbi wrote called Gan HaShalom, Garden of Peace. Very, very important sefer. We have to remember one thing, that the loudspeaker is the wife for us, and we have to know that Hashem is talking to us constantly through her. She's happy, you're making her happy, then everything's going to go good for you. If you're messing up with Hashem, well, there's no matter what you do, right? You know those times, there's no matter what you do, it's just not going for you. It's not working. She's not happy. You're not going to make her happy. Hashem does these things. And malasot. We need to recognize that Hashem is talking to us, and we got to get the messages. We got to get the messages. Hatzlaha. Hatzlaha rabba, getting in the messages. That the wife is the loudspeaker for us. The billboards. This we have to take home. Ezer Kenegdo.